I know.
Oh, well, she can.
I know.
It's your sister.
I'm a bit worried that we're wearing the same colours.
That's where the similarity ends.
I said Moulin Rouge, not Moulin Pig. Hello, darling.
Red tonight, you?
Well, it's still Halloween, and I thought, what can I dress up like tonight? Blood clot came straight to mind.
Don't rush into my ear.
I've
I've just got to go upstairs and kiss me.
Go there.
She come with me.
On the floor, on the cement, on the tiles anyway.
What build-up links? Want to get a pint?
Okay,
Right,
I'm
so
coming
yeah.
in. Are you going to go and
get this bit of paper.
Bobby, I'm sorry I forgot your wigs, but I am doing it. I spend more of my week as a woman than I do as a bloke. Yeah, I remember my first show, I actually pooed my pants. I farted on the way back from the toilet and I shit myself. And that's for real. But I don't do that now. Unless I'm doing a straight venue. I still get nervous. Any good performer does. I went to see a spiritualist and she told me that I was a girl that died in a previous life and my name was Lucy and that I was my dad's sister who died a cot death at 6 months, and I went home and asked him and he said it was true. So I call myself Lucinda instead of Lucy. Lashes because it's camp.
Did you never want to have one of the names like Sheila Taggart, like a play on words?
No. You got to have an act to go with it. Ooh. She's going to see that.
No, you don't want it to.
No, don't. Yeah, alright then. I think you got, when you choose your name, if you're going to do an act, it's got to go with your personality and what you're all about. And if you take your name too comical, you've got to be able to back it up with being funny or whatever. I never knew what my name was going to be. But Lucinda, I'm happy with Lucinda because it doesn't say too much. It just sounds camp.
Sad but it's true, how society says her life is already over. There's nothing to do and there's nothing to say. Till the man of her dreams comes along, picks her up and puts her over his shoulder. It seems so unlikely in this day and age.
Smile.
Sorry.
Pretend you're happy.
Oh, like this? Smile
But
to man.
smile. Not looking for a smile to you? Smile.
I think there's a big difference between the different generations of drag queens. Yeah, if you look at like the really old, well not really old one, she's dead now, Danny LaRue, rest her soul. She was it was all very high camp. It was all darling. Whereas drag queens it seems a bit more like a bit more slutty and a bit more grittier and edgier these days. I quite like Jodie Harsh's style, London-based drag queen. She's really cool. She does like a sort of like a quasi drag. It's not full drag so much. She's not trying to portray a woman. It's just a man in makeup. It's just what it is. It's a piece of art, which is I think that's the way it should be viewed. Really, you know, it's not like you're a deviant and it's not a perversion. It's an art form. I mean,
What's the problems finding me out? It's not the glamorous of things. But why don't you just go back there for like 5 minutes and then just let me. What did you stink? Right, what do now? Dress.
You say you've got like different themes each week.
Yeah.
Like classy and things like that. How would you describe today?
Moulin Rouge.
Why go for that?
Why? Because I've been doing classy weeks. Last week I wore Kylie Minogue showgirl stuff. The week before I think I was a slag. I've got loads of stuff. It's just that now and again some stuff doesn't spring out of the wardrobe like some other stuff does. And because you're in, obviously. You smell my tights? They stink. You smell that? Do you like that?
Spell on you, and now you're mine. You can't stop the things I do. I put a spell on you. Now you're what's yours? I put a spell on you. Now you're mine. You can't stop the things I do. I feel like it.
People tend to. There's a real like mixed way that people react. Some people love it. Some people absolutely hate it. I mean, not just like the general public. I mean, like on the gay scene, some gay people don't like drag at all. They sort of think it's a bit like tacky, and that's sort of like the art of drag. Really, is you've got to gauge who to talk to and who not to talk to. Do you know what I mean? I'm actually quite lucky because a lot of drag queens I know, you know, especially like when you're travelling around doing shows, you know, you get changed in like a toilet cubicle, so I'm really lucky to have sort of my own dressing room. Just to chuck all my stuff, there's just so much of it.
I wonder if she's got any knickers on. Oh, it's Evan McCartney. What the fuck? What the fuck is that?
It's just another facet of my personality. It's basically just everything that I am, but everything's blown up, larger than, you know, and you can say things that you'd only ever usually think in the real world. I suppose there's a lot I could say really, but I'm not really doing this to make a big sort of political statement. I'm just doing it for myself, really. No, I don't think, you know, do what you do, don't preach about it, but don't judge other people for doing what they want to do, you know, everybody's got their own choices to make.